Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets
well, at least see the thing is, well, at least with socks and drawers, you can wash them and reuse them. Paper towels, once you use them, it's over.
Touchdown catch from Christian Watson. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard. The Vikings going to take over now in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Put the toaster back up, wrap it back up.
Short throw caught by the tight end.
Oh my God,
down goes Frazier.
But here with just under 4 ticks to go in this first half. Now McCarthy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
No, that's Jim Carrey smoking.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's McCarthy. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Josh Palmer. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Patrick Mahomes. Connecting with his target, it's touchdown pass number 20 on the year. The Chiefs up by 3, 13-10 at the half. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the New York Giants. And it's the second-year running back, Tyrone Tracy. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. This one is at halftime, and it's the Giants lead by a field goal at halftime. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late season byes. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing is McCarthy. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
From the gun on 3rd down. McCarthy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. That one to Reed, and it is caught on the dive.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hut. Black, 95. Hut.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 46, here's second down and 7. Back to throw. McCarthy. He sets up the screen to Jones. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Down.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ready?
On play action. Love to throw. They juked him. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That one goes for 30 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Ready up. Let's go. Ready.
Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Hut.
They give it off here to the tight end. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Set. Hut.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And they'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Packers Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. McManus now for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to get this across the... but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy to Jefferson on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Able to find the open there. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down as well. And it looks like this is going to be all for naught. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now bottled up. It's out. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Good effort to spin free from that first wave, but they still hit him behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go. Set. 45. Wide. Set.
Love. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Looking deep here for Dobbs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Up big here in the 4th quarter. Up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
He'll try to do it himself. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He lets one go deep for Addison. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Packers, the perfect season remains intact as